EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for October 31st, 2018. And before I get into the video today, we're going to get into a little bit of a maintenance thing here. We did an official name change with the state of Pennsylvania. We were Eastern PA Weather Authority, LLC. We are now EPAWA Weather Consulting, LLC. So there are a couple of reasons we changed that name. One was basically the Eastern PA Weather Authority name signified that we are geographically limited to just Eastern PA, and in fact we cover the eastern two-thirds of Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, all of Delaware, southwestern New York State, or excuse me, southeastern New York State, and northern and eastern Maryland. So it's a big area that we cover, and by having Eastern PA Weather Authority, it signified that we were just an Eastern Pennsylvania group. It also, there's some other minor things that went along with that, like the word authority. I was never really a fan of that because it kind of sounds self-righteous, and I know we've had plenty of some big calls on big storms that we got right in the past, and some say, well, you deserve the right to call yourself the authority. Maybe so, but newcomers to the page think that it's a little bit self-righteous or arrogant, so it's a good time to move on and move away from that. It also signifies to the public that we are a business first. We are a meteorological consulting group, and we have several large clients that we deal with, from energy sector to Major League Baseball teams to a whole bunch of different things, outdoor concerts, large concert venues. So these are things that we do throughout the year, and we're a business first, and we do provide a free side. Nothing's changing, folks. We're still doing the daily videos, still doing the free outlooks, the forecast, the long-range outlooks, beach forecast, baseball forecast, all that stuff we're doing for free like we always have. Nothing's changing except the name. This is just a time for a change. We've been in business since 2012 under this name, so it's time to make a change and move forward. But to the weather now today, we have the cold front that's going to be off to our west. It's going to be very mild today because we have high pressure off the southeastern U.S. coastline. And I do think we start off partly cloudy, might go to mostly cloudy in some interior locations later in the day, but we will have return flow around high pressure from the southwest that's going to get these temperatures up. And we could be talking about middle 60s, mid upper 60s in some places for highs today. So much warmer than we've seen recently. But I do think this cold front holds off and stays off to our west, and no precipitation from it. We will have to watch northeast PA for an isolated shower. That would be the only, north central and northeast PA would be the only areas that could see that. Elsewhere further south, I think we're okay. As a matter of fact, if we go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar at 2 p.m., you can see everything's all out of our coverage area to the north and west, but we do have a few light showers sneaking in northeast PA as we get through the course of the afternoon that just fall apart. But you see it just stays up in this area, it doesn't venture further south. So that's the idea for today. And then this front is going to kind of meander in the region here because it's going to be running into a ridge here, so it won't be able to push through. It's going to set up kind of like a roadblock for this, so it can't really get through. But this area low pressure down here that's going to be organizing along that boundary is going to make that impulse a little bit stronger. We'll finally be able to push this through as we get into Friday night. But so we will have some more showers move in on Thursday. This is going to be, again, later in the day, maybe showers in northeastern Pennsylvania during the day here on Thursday, just early, just light showers at that too. Further south and east, you're just mostly cloudy. And then we get to Thursday night, we have some showers move in for everywhere, and then that will continue during the overnight hours into Friday morning. We might get a little bit of a lull in between, and then some potential for heavy rain with the area low pressure moving through along that boundary. That could lead to some breezy conditions, some localized heavy rainfall for mainly area. That's going to be the exception. Will be the southern areas. I don't think you're going to get into as much rain as areas further to the north, but you could see some heavy rain potential here with this frontal boundary. And once this moves through, it's going to be quite breezy for the 4 to 6 hour period of time where that front is at its closest point, and the low pressure along that front is at its closest point. But that does move through, we think, on Saturday. So Saturday we'll be back to partly cloudy skies. Might be a little clouds hanging around in the morning. They'll give way to partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, and then mostly sunny skies here expected on Sunday. So a pretty good weekend overall we're looking at. Here's the wind potential with the front. Again, it's just a rather narrow corridor along that frontal boundary, but there could be some gusty winds along that front. Might even be a thunderstorm rolled in here. Can't rule that out. We do have heavy rain potential. Again, it's going to be favoring the northern areas up in here for the highest totals. This might be a little bit exaggerated. We're showing 2 to 3 inches here. We're going to re-examine this throughout the week and see how we get as we, so the models do as we get a little bit closer to the forecast time frame. We get a little bit narrowed down on amounts, but still decent amounts down here shown of an inch and a half. So this is not something to just ignore, and this is all kind of a north-south flow along that frontal boundary as it's moving eastward. So again, the rest of the weekend is okay. Again, maybe morning clouds Saturday, and then mostly sunny at the giving way to sun, and then mostly sunny on Sunday. And both days are in the mid to upper 50s for highs. So we're going back down after we were spending a couple days in the mid upper 60s today, and then near 70 or close to it on either side of 70 degrees, maybe even lower 70s down here by Philadelphia on Thursday. And then Friday will still be in well into the 60s with that with the rain moving through before the front completely moves through and cools us down on Saturday and Sunday. So once we get beyond this point, we have another system that's going to be off the southeastern U.S. coastline. It's going to be a tough call to see if it gets in here on Monday. I do think you're mostly cloudy. We're going to allow for some late day shower possibilities here for Monday, and that isolated threat is going to continue here on Tuesday. Doesn't look like a big deal just yet, but we have another one of these big systems moving in for the middle of next week that's probably going to get here on Wednesday, so we'll have to watch for that. But that's getting out of our 7-day forecast window. We're going to deal with one at a time here, but we do have a potential for a 1-2 punch. First one being Thursday night and Friday, and the second one being in the middle of next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for October 31st, 2018. Have a great Wednesday.